Roxane Gay, Hunger, a Memoir of My Body. Dive into the gripping memoir, Hunger, a Memoir of My Body by Roxane Gay, as she bravely shares her journey of surviving sexual violence and the emotional turmoil that ensues. Gay's personal story addresses the complexities of gaining weight as a coping mechanism, revealing the harsh judgment and mistreatment she faced as an overweight woman. This summary takes you through the significant moments of her life, from her strict Catholic upbringing to her struggles for self-acceptance and her pursuit of a healthier lifestyle, shedding light on the profound emotional impact of obesity on an individual.
The trauma that shaped Roxane Gay's life. Roxane Gay's life took an unexpected turn when she was raped by her boyfriend and some local youths at the age of 12. She felt a heavy feeling of shame, and instead of telling her parents, she buried the secret and began to overeat. Roxane saw food as a way to punish her body and protect herself from future attacks. She continued to excel in school, but in her junior year at Yale University, she dropped out, unable to deny the reality of who she was. She started a new chapter where she will be treated as poorly as she felt. A cycle of self-destruction. Roxane Gay's memoir reveals her patterns of abusive relationships and self-abuse as she struggles with her body image and self-worth. Roxane Gay bravely shares her experiences of falling into a vicious cycle of abusive relationships and self-destruction after dropping out of medical school. Struggling with her body image and self-worth, she began seeking relationships with people who treated her poorly, both physically and emotionally. Even seeking physical abuse as a way to justify her own self-abuse through overeating junk food. In her attempt to impress one partner, she was ridiculed and left feeling ashamed, further perpetuating her lack of self-worth. Roxane wished to be gay, hoping to avoid the likelihood of abusive relationships with men, yet finding few relationships with women who could meet her emotional needs. She was trapped in a cycle of victimhood in her relationships with both men and women. These destructive relationship patterns were not just with romantic partners, as Roxane suffered from personal attacks from strangers as well. Through her memoir, Roxane conveys the message that our self-worth and image are significant factors in our relationships, and how we treat ourselves informs how we allow others to treat us. The truth about obesity stigma. This book delves deeply into the harsh realities and complexities of living as an overweight person in America. Roxane Gay shares her struggles with fitting into public spaces and how society's image of an acceptable body contributes to weight stigma. She also highlights the problematic representation of overweight people in media, revealing that there are often deeper reasons for weight gain beyond simply overeating. This book calls on readers to empathize and recognize the emotional complexities behind obesity. Roxane Gay's struggle with weight and visibility. Author Roxane Gay recounts the challenges she faces in her life as an overweight and black woman, from unwanted attention to racial profiling, and how she has learned to treat herself with kindness. Roxane Gay shares her story of how weight gain was her way of becoming invisible to sexual predators, but it unintentionally brought her more attention, particularly unwanted attention in public. She shares her experiences of strangers who feel it's their right to control her choices, such as taking food out of her shopping cart and judging her intelligence based on her weight. During a literature event, Roxane had to overcome the humiliation of struggling to climb onto a low stage while others waited awkwardly. She also endured the embarrassment of breaking a chair due to her weight and squatting for 2 hours. Being overweight and black in small Midwestern towns has also made her more visible and subject to racial profiling and harassment. Despite all her efforts to be invisible, Roxane has yet to find a perfect scenario. However, along the way, she has learned to be kinder and more positive towards herself as a way of self-care. Roxane's struggles showcase the challenges faced by overweight and black individuals and the need for society to shift its negative perceptions and behaviors towards them. Being kind to oneself. Roxane Gay deals with personal and societal frustrations regarding her weight. She used to be bulimic but has found healthier ways to manage her diet. Roxane's family often pushes her to lose weight and be athletic, but she is working towards accepting her body. Losing weight brings up fears that caused overeating. Roxane desires to lose weight for the right reasons and inspire other women to redefine body politics. Despite her inner conflict, she accepts her past and encourages others to be at peace with themselves.
Roxane Gay's memoir serves as an eye-opening exploration of the intersections between society's expectations, the lasting effects of trauma, and one's personal efforts to reconcile the two. By chronicling her struggles with weight gain as a protective mechanism in the aftermath of sexual assault, Gay highlights the adversity she faced and the courage it took to find self-acceptance. Hunger invites readers to examine the complexities of obesity in a manner that transcends the hackneyed notions often espoused by popular culture. This book is not only a testament to resilience, but also a call for compassion and understanding for those battling the physical and emotional tolls that trauma can leave in its wake.